Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to week 2, day 4 of the Guild Wars. Today's color is brown, so we'll either want to use a cockatrice or a Gorgotha as our main component. I'm going to be using a Cabarrus for our summoner, and let's just get into it. Should have some pretty standard battles. Don't think anything should be too over the top. This is one of the safer days for the most part. A little bit of annoying that he has the kind of the same mirror as us. One good thing about this though, given his double brown banner, is his Gorgotha will likely keep spamming and won't really end up getting anything off. So hopefully that will be what occurs. Let me just double check one last time to make sure that this is indeed the correct color. That would be absolutely horrible if we do the incorrect color. So today is, yes, indeed brown. So we will definitely want to use brown and not a different colored team. Have yet to do that, but I can definitely see myself doing it sometime within the near future when I am not paying attention, because I do that a lot. So we'll go here. Ideally, we'll just want to get our Gorgotha up as quickly as possible so we can throw our Corvash as quickly as possible so that we can win as quickly as possible. So, actually, it doesn't matter if we win quick. We just need to win. So, we'll go for a double yellow here. I should be wary of where the browns are because he is going to prioritize those browns. He does gain even more mana than us off those browns, but we can just distract them with as many skulls as we need and can go from there. We can take the blue risk and try taking the brown that way, though I'm pretty sure I'm just going to play it safe here. Yeah, we can't even like really drop it or anything. So we'll do the brown and try for a blue, and we don't get it, but we have our Gorgotha, so that's all we really need. He did just go for some Corvash mana there. Do need to watch out for that. If he gets his mana before we do, that will set us back a huge amount this game, and he's already trying for it. If we're not careful, he could end up getting it. I think I'm going to play it safe here and just go and try swiping for our blue, let him get the Skull Distract. So, ooh, we did not get the Surge. I also give it some purple, which may not be the best, but he's going to get Skull Distracted somewhere in this, so he'll take that. Looks like we'll just have to do the explosion, or no, we can actually go for the blue, and as long as he doesn't get a bunch of green right there, if the green doesn't fall there, then we will be fine. We can also take a brown. Actually, I might just go for the brown, just in case there is a green there. I don't think this brown has anything that can really backfire on it. So we'll go for this brown instead. This will leak mana into our Cabarrus. So we'll throw that there. We will have our mana. We do have Famine as well, so we might not even need our Corvash here. And he just straight up gives us the green, so that's pretty nice. It does look like we'll have to do our Famine here instead, just because he has mana on pretty much anything. I think I'm going for the Guard's Avatar, mainly because I can deal with the Corvash easily with my own Corvash. So we'll just go and drain that, or damage it. Make sure it can't really do anything off of its armor. It will take some blues, not worried about that whatsoever. We'll go for a Devour right there all the way in the back. We do end up getting it, so now he doesn't have any summon. I'm not really worried about the granite skin that he has, because we can always just break it with a single Corvash. So we'll throw our Gorgotha here. We will lose a little bit of mana, but we will start getting our next Cabarrus cast off, so we'll have that ready. So, okay. Purples, we do have two options. I think we'll go for the blue. Actually, we don't even use blue, but it will deny him blue, so it'll still do something. So we'll do that. Get our purples. We do have another Devour chance. We have not stunned him yet, nor do I really want to waste a turn doing so, so we'll just let him waste his turn on his skull. Guard's Avatar, I don't know for sure if I should go for. I think we'll try for Devour here. I don't really think Guard's Avatar can really do much, and now he really can't, since we can Corvash him for the kill. Speaking of Corvash, I think I'm going to throw it right now, just so we don't have to deal with the Granite Skin. In case we get some stuns available, or some skulls, I mean, available, we'll just be able to poke him for the kill there. Scouting around for mana. Do not want to take green, but if we have to, I guess we will. Is that really the only option? Green or green? I want to take a green that won't shuffle. Okay, he'll end up taking purple, so I guess I'll just go for the green. If nothing else, we can Famine kill him, I guess. So the only problem is the only color that we can take to feed him is green, unless we get our Gorgotha all the way up. So we're kind of just going to have to mess around, taking mana here and there, even though we don't need many of these. Okay, there's a skull. Not enough damage, though. We'll bring it pretty close, so we'll do that. If nothing else, maybe we'll hit HP twice on our Famine. But this is as good as one. We have all of our troops. And stop hitting things that aren't HP. So we got that little poke. Just need to end it with anything. We don't use red. Stop giving me moves that are useless. Okay, we'll take the red. And there goes his cleanse. He'll just take a skull. We can still kill him with anything regardless at this point. We could probably even kill him off the explosions just from the skulls that it'll end up hitting, or we could just go for that skull. Perfect. Didn't even need that stun, but sure, we'll take the stun on top of it. Very nice. And again, we chop their head off. Oh, there we go. Let's see what we have for our next battle then. Of course, they gain slightly more stats as we go up. Normally, this isn't too big a deal until the final 2 battles, because the extra bit of stats for the first 3 are relatively low. So we're up against an orange, and of course, it's using something like that. I don't know if I should replace out my Gorgoltha in this case for a Cockatrice, as that thing does have a mana drain. I don't know if I'd be able to get its mana up quick enough, though. But that could be a possible option. I haven't bothered ever using it. I don't think I will, because at least with this, we have the 25% demonic pack. Even though that's basically the only thing that's going to do anything. If the scale guards just pile him down, then he's just going to die regardless. Pretty much anything we put there is going to die regardless. I don't think I'm going to bother building around that. We can just get a single kill, replace out that slot, and be good to go. So I'm kind of going to just ignore it. Hopefully the scale guards won't go too crazy. Worst comes to worst, we should be able to get those devours, so as long as it doesn't aim for our summon, we should be good. I almost feel like going a double summon just for safety precaution, but I think we can rush them down quick enough. We can get Corvash and stuff like that too, so if worst comes to worst, we can just keep denying them that way. We don't use their reds though, but we can easily deny them off of a Gorgoltha, so we'll see what we can do. One thing that would be pretty good against them is Mass Web, though there isn't anything in the game that can really mass web that well. Everything's either just a single turn or it'll gain an extra turn, but all of them are just single webs. There isn't really a multi-web troop or anything really that you can use as of this current moment. And of course, web, whenever anything is webbed, their magic goes down to 0. So he would only do 3 damage if he was webbed right now. But we'll go and I think ignore Gorgoltha mana. It's going to die. It doesn't matter what we do on it, it's going to die. So we'll go for our Kerberos first. We'll need those Devours, of course, just to make sure we don't have to deal with him. He will do 2 more casts, and it will die out. Nothing we can do about that. It's something we have to let happen at this point. Okay, so I will go for some Famine as well. Which way I should take this, though? Yeah, we'll just move the blue over. So we'll go for that. We'll take the green next turn. He'll, of course, just keep piling down on our Gorgoltha, it would appear. So we'll go for a green here. Just keep taking mana that aren't Gorgoltha. And now he'll die, of course. Come on, 25% demonic pack. Nope. Okay, not lucky enough for that. But all we need to do now is get a kill. I do want to deny any greens and blues whenever we can. Not only to get up our mana, but of course to deny the Naga, as she can deny all of our browns, which of course we do need. And thank you for doing that, AI. We can take that. We get a skull. She's getting relatively low. We can start taking yellow again now. Since our Gorgoltha died, it'll just go straight into our Famine. Can't take that, or it gets purple. It doesn't actually need purple, but I want those purples, so we're going to leave it there. I'm actually going to take this yellow over to the left, just for the slight chance that it might take it to the that one downwards, which would give us purples. Highly doubt it's actually going to do that, but hey, at least there's a chance. Instead of taking green here, I am going to go for yellow, simply because we have a +1 on our yellow. This will ensure that we do indeed get Famine's mana, and we can keep that on reserve for when we might need it. So we'll go do that, and we can take a purple next turn, so that's going to be nice. Let's see what it aims at. It goes for our Corvash. That's actually probably the best thing it could have gone for us, since we easily have a drain just waiting in the wind for whenever he does anything. Please don't surge. Good. Okay. So we'll take a purple into a green. We don't actually need the green at the moment, but I would love if we could get the purple surge. Oh, never mind. We're still on the mana short, so we'll have to work on that. He does have mana up, and that will hit pretty hard. I think I will go for the initial kill now. So we'll go for that. This will allow us to start using yellow mana again as well. So we'll do that. Hopefully get a Devour on our next one. So that'll kill it out. We do get our summon, of course, so they can just start hitting that. For some reason, they really like to hit the first troop. I don't think they always do, but they definitely have priority on hitting the first one. That is for sure. I'm going to move the blue that way just so we can take brown next turn, as of course we do need brown for our Corvash and for our Sybaris there. So we'll throw down... Should I Skull Distract? No, we don't need a Skull Distract. I think I'll just take the brown into a yellow then. We'll do that. Yellow off the top? No, we do not. But we do get a skull distract, even though I wasn't actually aiming for it, but we still get it after all. We can take a skull ourselves if we really wanted to, and I think I will because his ability is not enough to kill it, but his skull is. So this will at least delay him an additional turn. Then we can take our next turn on a purple into a green. Oh, no. It did not aim for what I wanted it to. Okay. Well, we'll take our purple. Unfortunately, the warg is in the way. All we need now is just a brown surge. Though, if we don't get a skull distract, it does look like it could get a Corvash kill on us, which would not be good because we are starting to get to the point where it could start bring us to the point where we can't really summon anything. So we will throw, of course, our famine here. It does look like he'll take that red next turn. Hopefully we can take the brown and then Corvash him again to deal with that. But we'll just work right down the line, get our drain down on that. Not a huge amount of damage compared to how much HP. Oh, come on. Okay, well, what's plan B here? I guess we just take the brown, yeah. Because I would give it mana to everything. Please don't hit Corvash for whatever reason. It's going to hit Corvash, though. Yep, down goes Corvash. There goes our drain chance. So let's try getting a Devour. We'll hit the second one, I guess. Hopefully get a Warg to summon. There we go. Perfect. We are on 100% Devour rate so far today. Let's keep that up for every single battle, please. It's going to not Devour on the one we absolutely need. It's going to do it on all these like pretty easy ones. But the moment we desperately need it, it will not occur. But let's do that. He will get Skull. Blues we don't use anymore. I guess we'll take this. It does set up red for him next turn, though, is the only problem. I might even need to start denying those reds. Okay. So I actually wouldn't mind denying the reds out. Seems like we might need to do that at this point. Taking this yellow to try to get famine up. I don't really think that will give us too much. This warg will obviously die. So we do need to kill at least one more of them. And I need to make sure I do it in an order that we do end up ending with 4 troops. So I think I will start getting our famine up. Worst comes to worst, we'll keep that as a backup drain since we don't have our quick Corvash anymore. And yeah, that will go down to his ability next turn. It's almost guaranteed that he will end up hitting that. So we'll end up killing that. Pretty much as soon as he kills that one out, we'll go and summon a new one. I might even wait till that one casts once, just in case. But let's go kill this one out. I will keep getting our famine mana up because that will be really important. Just got to make sure he can't really take any reds. Our skulls, we will want to take those when available. Of course, on our Cerberus, we will want to get its mana, though the only thing we can really take to get its mana up is brown, since we are going to be blocked heavily on the purples for the most part. So let's just keep getting famine up, keep it safe, keep doing just the little mana areas. He might go for the brown to deny us, and he doesn't actually do it, so I'm going to go for that. We get green out of it too, so we get a little bit of everything. I do give it a purple extra turn. Luckily, it does not use that color, so we'll just let it have it. And we do have our drain now whenever we need it, and this will summon the other warg. I am going to wait until he casts once, though, before I throw this down. And yeah, we'll kind of just wait. So we'll throw the purple down right there. And good, we do get the 5 times, so I might be able to get the 3rd Devour, and that would be... I can't remember the last time I got 3 Devours in a single turn like that. We can throw a Famine right now. I don't know if I should, because if I try doing it now and get a kill, there is a potential that we might not have enough troops. No, I think I'll do it now. I don't really see if that would go really bad. Because at this point, I don't really think he could kill 2 of them. Even if he did, 25% chance on both of them that they still summon something as a backup to their backup plan. So should have a pretty good chance there. So as far as manas we should take here, I think I'm going to risk on a brown, even though that could give him a red. But luckily it does not. Okay, we obviously cannot take that yellow. Can we... Problem is, I can't really take the mana. Skulls, I don't really think we should be taking too much. I think I'm just going to let him take that skull. We're going to get a bunch of yellow out of it. He will prioritize that skull over those reds, even though he desperately needs the reds more than that skull. But we'll do that, and we'll just pull that down, and... do we take a skull? We still get to do the summon regardless. So I guess we can kind of just let him take the skull. That will end up killing us, or at least one of them. We won't really get too much damage out of it. He will end up taking reds. I guess I'll just take it. but he's guaranteed going to take reds this turn. And there he goes on that, all the way to full mana. There is a skull, of course, that he will be able to take from that. Nowheres we can drop. And yeah, we'll just have to take a skull, hope for a green off of it. Doesn't look like much else we can do here. So we are going to have to go for that. Yeah, let's go for a skull. I think I'm worrying more than I should be against this guy. I don't really foresee any way that we can really lose with less than full amount of troops, but who knows, maybe there is. But we'll just get our famine down right there. He's most likely going to take reds next turn. And yep, there he goes. Oh man, gosh, he has like 100% chance to get a surge. But we'll just go for a purple, maybe even a purple. Nope, no purple. So we'll just get the one. And yeah, he does go down the line. I need to really make sure he doesn't take skulls at this point. I believe we can just go for the single poke for the win. I'm going to take this just to make sure we get everything up. Speaking of poke, there we go, and another little poke. Don't you kill it. No. And yeah, I believe if we get a summon off this, it still counts. The only thing I was really worried about is if this dies. Like, if that somehow dies, we are in trouble. But all we have to do is just tap it. And we're good to go, because that will give us the summon, and that will then give us the full team. So that was really close. That was the main thing I was worrying about, that this little guy would somehow defeat both of them, which would, of course, left us with one troop down. But we still end up getting the full amount of points, barely, though. Gosh, that was actually a lot closer. So I guess I was worrying for the right purpose. I don't know, those skill guards, they're just really annoying. I'm pretty sure I could just put some kind of anything in first slot with immunity to poison, and I might have to do that if we end up seeing it again. But here we go, a double Sybaris for the Devours. We'll most likely want to go for, I don't even know what I want to aim for first. This is really dangerous if he ends up devouring us first. We do have Corvash, so at least we'll be able to kill out his front pretty quick. So hopefully we can get a quick Gorgoltha into a Corvash into the rest. But that is a little scary, that he is going to be doing the Giant Spider there. Because it's going to be a quick Giant Spider, a quick Forest Guardian, getting both of those up, getting those Devours. But as long as it doesn't aim particularly for us, then we should be fine. So hopefully this will go okay. Of course, focus everything on Gorgoltha as quickly as possible. We're going to be at a mana disadvantage the second the match starts. So we'll see what will happen from here. Okay, does not look like I can get any distraction. I can take all the blues, but I don't really need blue. So we're probably just going to go for this yellow here. Looks pretty safe. Wish there was a way to get even more mana on top of this, but we'll just go for the simple yellow for now. See what he ends up doing. Yellow as well. That's a bit unfortunate because that is a color that I desperately need. I guess I can bait out the reds, though. It's not going to waste his turn, so is there really much point in baiting him on reds? Neither of us actually use reds, which is kind of interesting. If I take blues here, it's kind of a redundant turn because nothing's really going to come out of it. But, of course, there's the blue into the green. I'm just scared of what that cascade may end up giving him. But I think I'm going to go for it. We do get purple out of it as well. We do not get any Skull Distract, but he'll just take the useless reds. All he gets is 1 HP out of it. So I guess that wasn't too bad. He also gets a useless red. We'll, of course, bait out the Skull. I do not want him... Actually, given the board right now, I wouldn't mind him using his ability. But I'm still going to go for the Skull Distract. Never mind. Well, scratch that plan. But that Giant Spider should miss. There's not a single spot he can do that. Will extra turn. Oh, he does get a double pair, though. Of course, he would aim at like one of the only... decent spots. So now all we have to do is hope that it doesn't get a Devour, and then we win. Though that's a lot to ask of the AI not to get a Devour. Come on, luck. Let's see that luck. Oh, if that would have devoured, we would have lost. Oh, that was close. Why on earth would you aim at our lowest mana? But that AI is smart. It knew exactly what to aim for that time. Oh gosh, I might need to start bringing double summons into this. If that would have devoured, we would have had one troop down and would have lost points. We got very, very lucky there. All week we've been actually pretty lucky. But as long as Nature Guardian doesn't get full mana, we should be fine. Actually, I might just devour it right here. Let's see. Can we keep up our 100% chance of devouring? Let's see. Can we get it? Come on. You know you want to. Actually, should I get full mana on him first? We should probably do that first. Take a brown and get full mana. Oh, it needs to surge, though. The only problem. Please surge. There we go. Okay, we're fine. Worst comes to worst, we can just, actually, I might just aim at it now. Is that enough damage? I might need to calculate this out. How much mana is that? Let's see. 6. Let's see. 21. 31. 62. 91. That's not enough. That's nowhere near enough. So we'll wait a turn. We'll throw the go devour. Well, we'll kill it with famine now.
Mana surge.
Okay. Do we kill it with famine now, or do we wait? I think I wait. No. Yes. No. Maybe. No. We kill it now. Down it goes. Okay. So now I just need to keep that thing alive so it keeps blocking his other one. That's all I really need to do now. So we'll throw the Gorgoltha. And we have pretty much everything up, so that worked out pretty nice. Only need 2 mana on him. Do we use our turn for it now? I think we do, just in case. That, or we could just try for another Devour chance. Have we missed the Devour yet? Yeah, we did miss the one, unfortunately. So we're not at 100%. Not anymore. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll just take the yellow just to be safe. I'll throw the Corvash first, but just as a backup plan. Just to have the famine linger in the background. Okay, so we'll take the purple right there, even though we don't really need it for anything. I will take the skull, as this will give us the double kill, or single kill, so we can start double draining them. So I will go for the skull right here. And now we can just Corvash it. We'll throw the Cabarrus at the final slot. So let me go and... this one we'll do a Corvash on. Okay, yeah, that's not anything. So we'll throw the Corvash at it. And now we will... devour the final troop, and once we do that, we have 1. Go devour! Where are all of our devours at? Skull is kind of pointless at this point. Hopefully this doesn't cascade him anything amazing. I'm almost slightly scared to go for the cascade. I think I might actually hold off from it. The only way he could really win is if I randomly give him something huge off a cascade. So I think I'm going to wait till the last possible moment and just throw our... Corvash at him, or sorry, or famine at him, and then we'll kind of just go from there. So not much we can do this turn if I don't use this now. It is really tempting, but I think we are going to have to just wait out a turn. How much damage is that now? That is the 19, 38, and I'm so bad at this. 38, 67. So that would not be enough for a kill on our main objective. So yes, I will wait out a turn. Oh gosh, I just gave it a skull. That's not what I wanted to have happen. Oh well, it does like almost nothing. Okay, I'm just going to have to take the most useless turns possible just to play it excessively safe. Not give him any... Oh, I should have probably kept the green there. Oh, he kind of needs to take his color. Is what I'm waiting on right now, as I'm stealing his color from him. Just make sure whatever I take is pretty safe. Looks safe enough. Then we'll throw it at the only thing... Oh, gosh. Extra turn. I'm not trying to get extra turns. I'm trying to give him something. Okay. What about this yellow, then? He'll take the brown. Or should I take the brown? I might as well just take the brown. Why let him take it? Ah. That's why. Okay. We'll let it take that purple, then. There, we have Corvash. Not like we're going to use it right now, but we have it. There we go. Don't you somehow randomly get an extra turn, but there we go. We'll throw that down. And there we go. So all we have to do now is a skull into a Corvash, or even just a Corvash if we end up hitting any stat reduction on him. There's not much you can really do. Do we throw the Gorgoltha at this point? I think we do. What's the worst that can happen? But we should be able to throw a Corvash down, and that should be exactly enough. So there we go. Okay. That was definitely a bit elongated than it needed to be, but we played it safe, made sure... we almost got devoured. There was a 50% chance that we would have gotten devoured on that. Really, really lucky there that it did survive. But there we go. Due to that, we still get to keep all of our troops. Still 2 more battles. Gosh, these battles are going on for a little bit while compared to some of the other days. Kraken. Not too worried about a Kraken. Famine dying is kind of meh. Not really too big a deal for the most part. A little bit of a weird team, actually. The stun burns I do need to watch out for. The true damage that he's going to be spamming may be a little bit annoying. There's a lot of weird things on this team that could potentially kill us. But as long as we can get a quick famine, we can really control that team pretty easily once we hit famine. So hopefully we'll be able to get rush that up. Of course, we'll want to go for the Grugoltha first. I may need to throw an Emperor Corvash down. I prefer not to really do it. I'd like to try to get it on the Kraken if we can somehow get one of them dead first. Though I think the order I'm going to kill them is probably Kraken, Draculus, Stonehammer, and then if we could somehow kill the hero last with all those death marks would be great. Since we can Corvash it, stun it, and just kill it that way, so it can't do any death marks. But I'm still a little bit worried. I kind of just want to leave it for last, just in case, because you never know when the stun may just randomly go off. So we'll throw this down. We're not gonna. We can easily just use this for all of them. This is a relatively safe team for the most part, and you can put Cockatrice in there to diversify some. Sylvanie more instead of Famine also works, particularly if they're using skull-oriented teams. So, as most of the battles that we do with this, go Grugoltha first, so we'll start on that. Slightly tempted to take blues, but I don't really think we're going to be needing Corvash too early. We're going to be needing him, just not on the very first few turns here. He has a really high initial mana cost that he needs to get by, so he's not going to be getting that down anytime on the first several turns. Useless reds that we don't need. We'll take a brown and hope for a purple. We'll end up taking a skull and some variation over there. I think I'm actually going to move this over just so he takes a skull in a way that if I leave it there, there's a chance he'll get an extra turn off of that purple, and he could even double blue right there or something weird. But if I do it this way, he shouldn't get anything from the Cascade whatsoever, unless he somehow gets randomly lucky off the blue. But we'll do it this way, just because it looks slightly safer. So we'll do that, and he should miss and not get anything good. So that does end up happening. Probably the other way would have done the exact same thing, but that's looked slightly safer. Do we give it a little bit of purple? Because if I want to get a couple, just a little bit of Corvash mana, I need to give him some purple. It would appear. Regardless of which way I take his mana, he's going to get in. We can't take brown, we can't take yellow. Those are the two main things we need. Neither of which are currently available. So we'll just go for a blue right there on Surge. So that will help it speed it up a bit. He's even denying his own blue. That is lovely. Still can't take our main colors that we need. I'll have to take a green into a purple here. He is getting dangerously higher on that. It's actually not that much. He only has 9 mana. But still, it adds up. He's halfway there at 12. I think I'll try for Cascaded Yellow. We can also get a brown there, though he'll most likely deny it the second he sees a brown. But I will try for it. There's a higher chance that he will end up getting one there than I will, but we'll still go for it. It will help start getting our famine up, and there isn't really another option, so we'll go for that. Or at least not another good option. Yep, and he'll just deny our yellow there. So that's a bit unfortunate. Can't use that brown. Can't even move it anywheres. A lot of reds on the board right now that I can't use. Oh, hello, yellow. I didn't even see that all the way at the top there. Good thing it blinked for a moment, though I probably would have noticed if I just kept looking for a moment. But yeah, we kind of have to explode the board regardless of how bad this may end up resulting. I just need the mana. So good. It does not look like we gave him anything. Oh, don't you dare. Okay, good. It doesn't look like we gave him anything. Okay. No way we can take that. No way we can drop that. Or can we? No. No, we can't. So we do have 2 really big hits. If I want to go with my initial plan, let's see. I think we kill the Kraken first. Because he's like a no threat at all. He's where you can just keep mana draining him. All he's doing is feeding us famine casts. So I'm not really worried about that. Main thing I'm worried about though is this Kraken. So we will try for our Devour. And we get it. Nice. Okay. So a nice solid Devour right there. He has his mana up. Though there is a really easy solution to that. Just use Famine. So we'll throw the Famine down. Ooh, it's not a bad move. Might actually take this first. That does look like a guaranteed extra turn, so we will take that. Some of the mana we don't need, but a good majority of it we did. Let's just keep taking extra turns until there are none left. A lot of mana we are wasting here, but better than giving it to him, obviously. Almost got all of our mana up on that. We'll let him take the skull. Of course, we're using Grugoltha, so nothing's really going to happen as a result of that. As far as our famine cast, I almost want to hit this on hero, just so we can kind of start draining them down a bit. No. I still want to save the hero more towards last if we can. But I do need to do some kind of drain. We can't not do a drain. So I guess we start hitting the famine. I mean famine. Gosh, I'm calling everything famine. I guess we hit the Draculus. Because we have no need to kill this. This is going to do almost nothing. Reds, browns. So yeah, we'll just go and hit the Draculus. He'll skull us. If only our Corvash could hit that somehow. But, yeah, I think I'll Corvash into a Gorgoltha. That'll be our plan right here. Actually, I might just Gorgoltha, now that I think about it. Let's just do that. It'll block less of our mana there. And, okay. You get a nice extra turn, too. Nice double extra turn, a nice skull, though he's not stunned. Oh, we can kill the hero now. Everything on the hero, go. Let's go devour it. Then Corvash it or something. Ooh, come on. Why is he 1 mana short? Okay, well, let's get the devour. There we go. That thing's devour rate is insane today. Okay, so we'll throw down the... Actually, I might take the yellow, just play it safe. Yeah, we'll take the yellow just in case. We'll take it that way for the chance of a yellow, which we didn't get, but hey, it's a chance. Okay, so we'll famine... Actually, I'll Corvash into a famine. Or do I famine it? Yeah, never mind. Famine first, so he can actually use his mana, or else we will just waste all of it. So famine first. Corvash, dead. So that worked out pretty nice. And one more battle. There we go. Okay, just need this to not die. Hey, Shadow. She's invisible. Ooh. Ghost Pirate. Skullbeard. Okay, without the beard. Or the skull. Or any facial features whatsoever. Okay. Namer. Number 1. Paragon. Oh, come on. Why? Why must they all be using Scale Guard? Okay, we're replacing Gorgoltha. I don't care. He's going to die. We need something that can anti whatever he's going to use. And I need to double check to make sure it's brown. That'd be the biggest fail if I didn't make it brown. I could actually use my hero class if I really wanted to. I could do a red weapon of some, or red-brown. No, don't do a red weapon. Don't do that, because we can get immune to poison on it, plus 25% bonus stats. But let's see. Let's go under Sturdy. Could also go Impervious too. But let's start with Sturdy, see what we have. Bone Dragon, but mana conflict. Do we have anything that can generate mana that actually has immunity to this? Hero. I might just have to go hero. Might just have to go hero. Because Gorgoltha's just gonna die. Oh, what hero class is it using? That's another pretty big thing. If it's using... Here's the thing. If it's using the... I might not need to switch. If it's using the Death Knight class, I'm staying this class. Or staying the exact same... Okay, never mind. We're staying Gorgoltha. The main reason for this is I'm probably going to need the Gorgoltha for quick mana on it. Then again, it's still going to die regardless. I'm just going to roll with this. What's the worst that can happen? We still get the Devour chance. Actually, the worst that can happen is our Cyberus ends up dying. There's something pretty bad that could happen. But, I think we'll still roll with it. Let's see. Gosh, those things have such ridiculously high stats. We can Corvash. We can... How much is his skull damage? Gosh. 57. Or is it so small compared to him? Maybe I go Salvani Mora instead. Gosh. To make sure he can't do anything. Okay, I might need to actually revamp here. We might need to go for a revamp. So let me go hero. Let me get out that Mang. We're gonna do this right. Get out the Mang. Replace that out. Famine, I don't know. We might as well just keep it as is now. So we cover every color now. And we're pretty much good to go. Color focus will change though. We will go to a double blue. Get those Corvash spammed. You can't outmana us on a Corvash, I don't believe. So we'll just throw that down. Get the Mang. Mainly, we have Assassinate too. We have 25% extra stats. Just double check. This is brown. This is all brown. Indeed. It is all brown. Always gotta double check. Make sure we get that perfect score. And see if we can get it down. Just double check one more time. All brown. Brown, 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 brown. And yeah, we do get the extra bonus on this. We have the 25% extra stats. We have the immunity to poison. We have Venomous, which won't really do anything. I think they all have Sturdy. But we do have Assassinate, so we might randomly get a kill. That would be amazing if we could randomly get a kill this battle. Hopefully we do. Also, we actually could poison them. Even though they have Sturdy, we have Stun. So technically, we can poison them, though poison is going to have almost no effect whatsoever. So we'll roll with this. I'm pretty sure using a hero still gives you points, right? I don't think I've ever bothered using a hero in Guild Wars yet. I would assume it would. I don't see why it wouldn't. So we'll throw this down. And yeah, okay. I'm going to check like a billion times just to make sure. 100%. But there we go. All browns. And we do use every color, so I don't need to worry about, oh no, we can't take a certain color or something like that. We have every color that we can access right now. We will want to prioritize blues and reds though. Blues, of course, for our stuns and drains, and the reds just to make sure he doesn't completely troll us with a billion scale guards. Okay, so this is working out pretty well since it does like to focus on the very first troop. Us having a sturdy will allow it to not kill us anytime soon, though the fact that it did just do that is a little bit annoying. I don't know if I should even mang or not. I'm kind of scared to mang because I might overkill his hero. But we can take some reds right here. I'll go for that. Get our reds. Get the other manas. Almost got a Corvash up. And as long as we can keep that stunned when we kill it, we should be good to go. Might even just go for Devour on it. So let's go Purple Surge. There we go. Perfect. I'll go for the red-blue next turn, which may give us both of our abilities, which would be really good if it did. So we'll throw that down. A little bit scared here since we might end up taking a skull. Not really anything I can do about it, though. So we'll take that. And, okay, good. Oh, no, 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 not that shuffle. Please don't give him anything good. Okay, doesn't look like it. Good. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, good. Okay, so it won't kill our hero here. Barely. We do have Corvash, which I think I'm going to use immediately just to make sure it stays stunned. And then we will throw everything we have at it. Actually, we'll do that in a different order just to play it safe. We'll Mang, then Corvash, then go for the kill. So let's do it in that order. Also make sure if he randomly gets red that it won't be an issue. So let's take that down. That's 37 damage, so it will not kill him. I just need to make sure I don't accidentally somehow take a skull. I don't think there's any way I could possibly do that, but just in case. Be safe. So we'll do that. We'll gain a ridiculous high attack. 107, nice. Mang definitely has some potential in some teams, even though I haven't really been using it much. But do we take yellow? I don't think we will end up getting a skull out of this. We better not. It's getting close. It's getting dangerously close. Let me take this up that way. This will also make sure he doesn't take a skull himself. I don't know if that really matters that much, but... Okay. And yeah, he'll take that red, which will give us a skull chance the following turn, which I might actually just use to kill him, because he will be stunned at that point. So now we stun him, unless there's something else I'm missing. Just double check. No, there isn't. So we'll throw the Corvash here. And now all we have to do is do anything to him. Did he really just give us a skull? Thank you. He did go for the red, which gave us the skull. So there we go. He's stunned. So he will not get the death marks on us. Oh, and we get an assassinate. That's what I wanted to see. The random assassinate out of nowhere is at a 10% chance. Lovely. Okay. So, yeah, all we can do now is famine that one. Throw the Devour at the other one, and we're pretty much good to go. So, let's go do just that. Throw the famine. Throw the Devour. Please Devour. Save us time. Come on, let's see the Devour. Devour, Devour, Devour. Ah, can't get that lucky. We already got lucky enough. Any skull we take also kills. That'd be funny if we get a double kill on it. Yeah, kill them all with a 4 HP hero. Doesn't even matter if it dies because we could just, anything we kill will end up giving it to us. He doesn't have any stun, so unless he miraculously goes for that and somehow kills it in 3 shots. We'll start on Corvash, just in case something extremely weird happens, like him starting to go to Corvash for, our Kerberos for whatever reason. Play it safe. So, I do have to give it yellow here if I want to take my mana. That, or I can take a brown and let him get distracted by the blue right there. Yep, exactly so. So we'll take that. I got a stun out, not like we really need it, but hey. I think I take this red just to make sure he doesn't. Taking away that he doesn't get a skull, which would be to the right. Almost got a second Mang off, which we can get even more damage off of if we really wanted to, though that's really overkill at that point. Purple. We do use purple. Not going to be able to get enough mana off anytime soon. I might just go for the blue. Okay, so all we need is one more blue pair now. If we can find it. This board is looking like it's about to be shuffled any second now. But there we go, Mang! We got this! Throw the Mang! Well, we got a skull right there. And then we'll Mang into another skull. Can we assassinate right now? That would be the most glorious thing ever if it assassinated right now. The instant kill into the other instant kill. That is really unlikely, though. That'd be amazing. Come on. Is there anything else? Just double checking. Nah, we can't get that lucky. We already got 10% once this battle. We're not going to get it twice. So we'll do the little poke there, and now we can just kill it out with a Mang. The 4 HP hero. How many turns has it survived? It's been 8 turns? 7 turns? Somewhere around that general area. Pretty lucky, but there we go. Super Mang. And there it goes. Kills it out, and a perfect score. Or should be. We chopped his head off again. Should be perfect score, unless I did something wrong in one of these battles. Like, I don't know. I don't think there's anything I could have done wrong as far as coloration. So let me just double check. Did we hit the, yep, 6,300. We are still the, where'd it go? We are still the perfect score, which is the solid 25,200. We just have to do that for 2 more days. I believe the other person who was keeping up with me, yeah, Burlos, is also keeping up. So let's see if we can both keep up the entire week. I'm really curious what happens if 2 people end up getting perfect score. I'm pretty sure some of you may have experienced that in your guild, but my guild only had 1 previously, so I'm not quite sure what happens. Maybe it goes to trophies or some other factor, because obviously we can't both be a paragon. Only one person can be a paragon. But anyways, that will wrap it up for today's Guild Wars. As far as tomorrow's Guild Wars, as I'm pretty sure there will be some questions about it. Let's see, what color is it? Oh, I'm definitely going to be trying at least 1 battle using Elmagrim on a purple day. That is going to be a lot of fun. Other than that, I'm pretty sure Bone Dragon would be pretty good on a purple day. My default would probably be something along the lines of a Dragon Soul. What is my default team anyways that I normally use on a purple day? Let me just double check that real quick just to show you guys. Pretty sure most of you have seen it from last week. But yeah, normally I do it, oh yeah, I do it Kraken into Amnesia. So this is pretty expensive of a team. It's pretty safe though, because it does have the summon, it does have the Impervious. It may end up losing 1 troop if we end up losing the Amnesia, but most teams do have the single summon format. Don't really think I could get away with a double summon. Also, don't quite know if I could really even put Elmagrim into this particular team. Might have to make a separate team specifically for him, focused more on the other purple team that I ended up making earlier. Though, probably wouldn't bother using this. In practice, it was kind of not going over that well compared to some of the other teams. It was just a little bit too clunky. But it does kind of cover everything. It has 2 Imperviouses too, and 3 things immune to Deathmark, which is kind of nice, but a little bit overkill. As far as using a Mizmer, I don't know. I don't really know how I feel about using the Guild War troops within Guild War itself, even though that's kind of where they're supposed to be used. The main problem with them is they only cover 1 color, and they're normally not worth their value in their cast. Like, for example, you'd probably just go get out the Plague and go for the budget of the Owllift, because the Owllift does a Purple Storm, and will basically cover it for much better value. It's a lot easier to get since it's only a rare than that of a Plague. Plus, it will still do the Storm, the Dark Storm, which is what Mizmer do. Plus, it does it for 1 mana shorter. So probably something based around Owllift earlier on in the game might be your best bet if you don't want to have all these shiny things to just throw around. Just throw in one of those, get your Purple Storm going, focus on a specific troop, and take them out that way. But anyways, that'll wrap it up. Hope you all have the best of luck in tomorrow's Guild Wars and a good weekend. And I will see you all later. Thanks you all so much for watching.